ちょっとこれ触ってたかも。あれ？Okay. Okay. Now it works. Can I get started?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ji Yu. I'm working as an iOS developer at Stores Incorporated. I'm also developing apps under my own brand Megabit Studio. And today I'll talk about 3D printing. I guess everyone here today should have heard about 3D printing. It's a process to bring 3D geometry to real objects. And it's done this by stacking layers of materials on it. And the materials can be plastic, metal, actually even be cells. The 3D printing is nothing new. When I was in elementary school, I had already read about 3D printing in the magazine. It was like an industrial machine and used in the factory. Yeah, but the article did say maybe someday everyone will have a 3D printer at home to produce what they want. I didn't think I could see that in my entire life, but it seems that's the case. And this is my first 3D printer. I bought this in my first year of college, and this is the first object I printed with the printer, this block. And it's quite rough. I bought this mainly because the printer is cheap. And this is the printer I'm using now. It's about 1/3 of the price of the last one, and it's way better. It's just after 2 years for the previous one. This technology is really evolving at ridiculous speed. And recently, I published this model. It's a pin badge case. I like pin badges, and didn't find a good container for them, so I decided to design my own. And it looks like this when you fully open it up. I also designed 3 sizes, so you can use the bigger one if you like. Designing a real-life product is never this easy. You can prototype stuff in hours after you get what you want. You can share the data and even earn money from your design. I earned this much only by publishing my model designs. And let me show you how you can do this too. Okay, the first question is, which 3D printer should you purchase when you start printing? I mean, this one. Because it's cheap. And they do a lot of sales. And the product is generally great and easy to set up. You don't need to adjust anything. I don't recommend you to purchase the multicolor thing on the right side though. It's not that useful. And then you need some data to print. I personally recommend Printables and MakerWork, one from Prusa and another one from Babulab. You can download models made by other people to learn about 3D printing. And once you're ready, we can continue to the next part. To create your own 3D geometry, you need to learn a thing called CAD, Computer-Aided Design. There are many CAD softwares you can choose from. I personally recommend FreeCAD. It's free and open source. After they released the 1.0 last year, it's quite good now actually. And there is a YouTube channel called MongoJelly Solutions. It's the best channel to learn FreeCAD, and you should check it out. There are also paid solutions like Sharper 3D, which works really well when you use it on your iPad with your Apple Pencil. And after you finish the design, you can export it from the CAD software and open it with your slicer. Most of the time, the slicer will come with your 3D printer, and using it, you can convert the model to something called G-code, which tells your printer how to move the head step by step. And after some time, you'll get your final product. It seems quite easy, but there are some points you should keep in mind. First, you are designing around the real world, and real world has imperfections, and we need to compensate for that. In this model, there are many gaps intentionally designed. If you design a model watertight, you won't be able to push them together. Secondly, every technology has its limits. Like you can't put stuff in the sky, it's not Minecraft. You should learn about the limits and design the model that cooperate with that. And once you have a good design, you can publish it to everyone, and then everyone can download it and print it at home. And this is my model. You can download that and print it with your 3D printer. I hope this helps you get started with 3D printing. That's it. Thank you for listening.